Okay, Asia session live, trading futures now, currently looking at gold. So gold on the M15, we have a bearish breakout bar that closed below higher time frame peak levels and below higher time frame breakout levels. I trade this 15-minute bar on the 15 seconds. 15-minute is a setup time frame. I can see that we're currently in a breakout phase. So breakout phases happen after a breakout of a range. And basically in a breakout phase, I want to find evidence that the market is accepting that breakout direction. I want to see price stay below the M15 breakout level as well as the range breakout level. And on a breakout bar, first setup I'm looking for is always a trend retracement setup. I want to see price retrace back to the breakout level, fake out the momentum time frame, and then take the trade back down to the lows. So we've already triggered that the M5, which is the momentum time frame. And then now I'm looking for a move back down. When I'm trading in breakout phases, I prefer to trade breakouts. So I want to see a breakout of the M5 low. I think this M5 low is a bit too low, so hopefully this continues pushing up closer to that H8 low. And then I'll look for a move once it breaks out of that M5 low. Okay, so this breakout phase came after a trend phase that went into consolidation. So over here, we have a breakout phase again after a breakout of a range. And then I want to see if the market accepts that breakout direction. So we stayed below that breakout level. Price retraced, faked out the momentum time frame, flipped breakout levels. Early entry here, but safer entry would be breaking out of the low. That one would have been a decent one to take. And then after that, we have another breakout bar which confirms the breakout phase direction. So breakout phase, I don't know which direction this is going to go, but once we get into a trend, then I know that we are bearish. So we had two breakouts, so two trend phases here. This trend phase didn't continue on down, flipped breakout levels, didn't fake out the high, closed as an inside bar, which ended up in consolidation. Broke out a few times here, but never closed below the breakout level or the range level. And so we stayed in consolidation until just now. So hopefully can find an entry here. It is doing what I want to see happen. I don't want it to get above the H8 low. Would rather it stay below that. So 4 more minutes until the 5-minute closes. I want to see that 5-minute bar get pushed up. All right, so let's see. Okay, M5 bar closed bullish breakout. Breakout level got pushed up. That's a reversal pattern. That's one of the patterns that I like to trade. Would prefer price to stay below the H8 low. Entry would be if price gets below this M5 low. Let's see what's happening on the 5-minute. Trade that 5-minute on the 5 seconds. Okay, so we had a bearish trend, which ended up failing. So now we are bullish here on the lower time frames. So what I want to see in a breakout phase, again, is for price to stay above. But in this case, since I am bearish on these time frames, I want to see price flip those levels. First sign of a reversal is if the M1 low gets broken out, breakout below that. So if it does that, I'll have a look, but safer trades would be below those breakout levels. Okay, so let's see if this is setting up. Okay, we're starting to push below the M1 low. Want to see that close in bearish breakout. Okay, did not officially close as a bearish breakout bar, close as a bullish fake out. So I'm still waiting. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, didn't have an entry. 5-minute is now in a trend. So I don't want to get in on a trend phase. I definitely want this to start getting under. On the 15 seconds, we have a possible trend pullback setup, breakout level. We're above, but we're right above those breakout levels. I want to clear move back down. So I'm going to wait for that M5 low to get taken out. And I'll be able to see it reverse on the lower time frame first. Okay, it doesn't look like my sells idea is working out. We're in a bearish breakout phase, flipped those breakout levels, and we got above this range on the inside bar. So just closed, and now we're entering a bullish breakout phase after a failure. So now I'm bullish here. We're back inside the range. Want to see price pull back, fake out the low, and then look for a move back up to that range level. On the 5 seconds, I can see in the lower time frames we're in a trend phase, currently in consolidation for the last two M5 bars, just stuck in a range here. Would like it to come down, fake out the low, and bring it up. If it doesn't do that, then I'll look for a breakout, fake out the low, and then continue this move back up. So two things I'm looking for: a breakout here on the 5 minutes, or pull back and take that range. So scalping, I can flip my bias pretty quickly, but it's all based off of what's happening with price action. Okay, so waiting for a bullish setup. Okay, so price has triggered that M5 low. So now this is in place. Setup is ready. Just want to see a breakout of the momentum time frame high, which is right over here. Probably wait for the entire structure to break out. So I'm going to set an alert here and just waiting for that breakout. Putting a buy stop at the top over here, stop loss at the lows, and just going to pick up just under 2R. Right, so let's see if this plays out. Not in yet, just waiting for it to break out. Okay, still no entry here. M5 about to close, so actually this M5 gets pushed down. So this is going to be an even better entry. That entry was now invalidated. We want to see one of those momentum timeframes triggered. So ideal scenario is just for the price to come down a little bit, fake out the low, or I'm going to get in on the breakout of the M5 high. All right, so still waiting for the setup, but as long as we stay above those breakout levels, then this is valid. I would prefer to see rejection, but I don't mind getting in on the breakout. Okay, it's triggered the low. Now I'm waiting for the breakout of the high. Setting a buy stop at the top here. Okay, TP hit, 2R here. Pretty simple move. Breakout phase. Actually, let's go from the beginning. In the beginning, I saw the M15 close bearish breakout, and it was looking for a sell underneath that previous day low. We had a bearish breakout phase. Breakout phases happen after a breakout of range. Want to see if the breakout direction was accepted by the market. Did not give me any entry here, and price flipped that breakout level. So once it flips, we have a bullish breakout phase after a breakout failure. So what that tells me is that these traders are now trapped, and I'm looking for price to pull back, fake out the low, and then take this up. So these are trap traders, and this is so this transition is really good to trade. Breakout failure or any sort of failure into a bullish breakout. It's a great transition to trade. All right, so on the M5, which I see on the 5 seconds, we're still stuck in consolidation, about to close now. So okay, so now we have a trend phase that broke out of consolidation, and so now we're in a breakout phase again. So now I can repeat the process. But Asia session, I don't usually see huge volume, so I'm just happy with this 2R, and that's going to be it. All right, so quick scalp today. I think this was the only setup I could have taken today. See, technically I should be back at 9:30, having breakfast earlier. We are in consolidation here. Broke out. Could have taken a breakout over here or this one here. Stop loss at the highs. This one would have continued on down for a trend phase, and then was looking for sells, didn't get it, got back, faked out the low, trapped all these traders, and pushing up. All right, so that's it, and moving on.